This episode of the Houseplant Home Tour on Plant One On Me is brought to you by 4th generation family-owned and operated Espoma Organic, which produces superior organic gardening products for both the indoor and outdoor gardener. You can look out for Espoma products like their potting medium, amendments, and organic fertilizers at your local garden center and at espoma.com.
Okay, I'm used to a walk-up, but this is a little bit of a steeper walk-up. Hey, Iris.
Hey, hello.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Come on in.
This is so cute. You know, you really don't get a sense of people's scale of things when you're seeing it on Instagram or on your channel or anything like this. And here it is. It's like just a cute little postage stamp.
Yeah, I think it looks a lot bigger on Instagram and on the photos than it actually is.
Yeah, but you have a veritable amount of plants that are here.
Yeah, I try to fit in as many as I can.
Well, when did you actually start bringing plants into your life and in your home here?
Well, here I lived for 2 years, but before that I always had plants in my house, actually.
Yeah.
I used to move around a lot, so it was very exciting if all the plants would survive every time.
Yeah.
So now that I have like a more settled home, I'm having a lot of plants in my house.
So you see yourself in this place for a little while then?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, that's great because it's always nice to have a little bit more like stable ground, and you always feel that it's more comfortable to be able to bring plants into your life then.
Definitely.
And then I know it's a little bit of a gray day today, but you have some pretty nice windows. And what direction do these windows face actually?
So here I have morning light for a few hours, not too long, and then in the afternoon it comes in from there, so that's very nice.
So you have the sunset and the sunrise.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Okay,
Yeah.
so then you're getting like probably a nice eastern exposure.
Yes.
Very gentle light.
Yeah.
Are there plants in here, and you have a wide range of them, but are there plants in here that you always wanted to grow, but you know that just don't work well in your house?
Oh, there are so many that actually need more light than we're getting right now.
Yeah.
So here in the eastern window, I have a lot of cacti, and actually they need a bit more light than they're getting. But they're doing okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, fingers crossed. They will. They're not growing very fast, but they survive.
Well, do you want to take me through some of the stuff that you have?
Yeah, sure. So actually, this is always the first one because it's right next to the door. It's one of my favorite ones. And I don't know the English pronunciation, but we call it the Homalomena.
Yes, those are a beautiful aeroid plant.
Yes.
We don't have this type of Homalomena in the United States, so I haven't seen it. We have something called the green gem, which doesn't have as many kind of like striations on the leaf, but this one's nice with the red petiole and everything. It's new
super
ones are
strong. Yeah, and it gives a yellow leaf maybe once a year, and it's not very like sensitive.
Yeah,
it can be almost everywhere. So this is quite a dark corner, but it's still growing. So yeah, I'm super happy with that one. Well, of course. The how do you say?
Yeah, the Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Yes. And is this a cutting? Because I just noticed the larger one in there.
Yeah, I have a very big one over there. So actually, I got both of them at the same time.
Oh, you did? Okay.
So they were about the same size. And this one I cut it down a few times because it got too big. Yeah. And before it was on a different spot, so it couldn't climb like it does now.
Well, I like how you have it in this like chain link kind of thing.
It's nice, huh? Yes. Yeah, so it's very nice. I'm hoping it will reach the ceiling.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure in no time whatsoever. I have one that I got, and that was already quite large to begin with, but now it's completely surpassed the pole that it was on, and I just have it like growing all over the place. And I think that once they get established, they always feel like very giving.
They grow so fast.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. They're really, really nice plants. This is actually maybe nice. It's one of my very first plants I got.
That's great. Euphorbia millii was like one of not my first plant, but like one of the few that was like readily available. And I didn't actually know much about it when I first got it, but I found that it's grown in all sorts of lighting conditions for me.
It's been very dark, and now it has a little bit more light over here. But I grew it from cuttings I got from my dad, so it was like this big. Yeah. And then it's, I think, maybe 10 years old already. Yeah. And then I thought it didn't grow so much, but I saw a picture of how it looked like when I just got them, and they were like this big. And then I was like,
But what I also like about it is that even though these bracts are there's always some type of color on the plant. You know, it's never not in like a a bloom or doesn't have its colorful bracts, even though it loses some of that bloom like easily, like it just is, it's always kind of colorful.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. You could be a little bit happier right now, but next year I have to give it maybe a bigger pot.
Yeah,
so I can grow some more. Yes. So that's a very nice one, a very old plant I have.
I love these hanging things.
Yeah.
Is this something that you made, or is this something that
no,
you bought?
I got them from, it's a company in Paris. They make them by hand. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah, I really like them as well.
Yeah.
They're terracotta and there's like holes.
Yeah, so this is the water goes down here and that's the drainage.
Yeah.
Oh, how clever.
Yeah, super nice. And these will start to hang when they grow a bit bigger. And I have these climbing up. So yeah, it's just a nice planter. I really like hanging plants because they finish the room.
Yeah, they really do, because if you take a look back in the room and then you just see how they're taking up some of the empty white space.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it looks so weird here if I don't have any hanging plants. So maybe, I have some nice plants over here. I mean, I have nice plants everywhere.
Yeah.
Like the black ZZ plants.
Which I know is so much more readily available here.
Yes.
And that I'm just starting to see this in the United States, and I think a lot of people would drool over this.
Yeah.
But the first plant swap, the last plant swap that we had in New York, someone had 5 cuttings of a black ZZ. So
and everyone was like,
yeah, exactly. So I kind of feel like when people are bringing it to plant swaps, that's starting to get a little less precious. So that's, which is a good thing, because people could share it.
Yeah, it's so nice. Yeah, we have a grower in Holland that grows these plants. So yeah, we're lucky.
You're lucky to have some of that. And I actually love this one. I got this one not too long ago. Is this striata? Do you know?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
I think it's a bit hard for me to keep it healthy though, because you see the top leaves already dropped.
Right. Yeah, but it's probably saying, oh, I have more light right here, so I might as well just be bald on top and put my like leaves here.
That's right.
If it had maybe a top down light, it would be a little bit bushy still. But then I feel like the plant is healthy in the sense that it's putting its efforts to where it needs to be.
And it has new growth.
And it has new growth,
I have faith.
Yeah, so it's probably like, hello, Mr. Window.
Give me the light.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yes. And they always really like the Maranta.
Yes.
It's so nice, so
I
beautiful.
love how they hang too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always tell people, like, when they get them, it's like it's growing upwards, but then after a while it starts to hang.
Yes.
And then people get really confused. They think something is wrong with the plant.
Right.
And it had a lot of flowers this year,
Yay.
so super good. Yes.
And here's your windowsill. This is where the plants that have carte blanche of your
they get
light
the
in the
most
east.
light.
Yeah.
That's true. And
this one's a huge Sirius Fabaceae spiralis.
Yeah,
it's a big
great.
one.
Yeah, I didn't grow it myself this big. I got it this big, but I really love that one. It's so cool. And then yesterday I changed the outside pot, and I saw it had a lot of roots growing out of the pot. So it's looking for some more space. Yeah.
Where do you do most of your potting? Do you have to like roll up your carpets, or how do you? Or you have a little balcony out there too. So.
Yeah, well, actually, I just do it on the floor and then I vacuum clean.
Okay, that's what I do.
Yeah, I think it's easiest.
Yeah.
Because else you have like a tarp with soil on it, and then you need to clean that.
Yeah.
And it's like make one big mess and then clean it up.
And you're up elevated, so throwing the soil out the window probably wouldn't make anybody happy down below.
No, I don't think so.
And you have a little bit more like jungle cactus and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got 2 of these. I think I have some more in the bedroom actually. Yeah. They're always nice and easy.
And is that a philodendron hestatum?
Yeah. Yes.
But it's like the wider leaf version. It's like it seems wider. There's some narrow leaf ones, and this one seems like to be a wider leaf variety, but it looks great.
Yeah. I only know this variety. Yeah, and it's super cool. It only has like 1 small bamboo stick, so I need to get like a new moss pole for this one so it can grow a bit more. Maybe this is nice. I went to a Hortus a lot, like last week, and I got this cutting.
Oh wow!
And it is an anthurium.
It's an anthurium?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's
I was like, really?
Yeah.
I think the Anthurium scandens.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, and then he gave me some cuttings.
Well, scandens must mean that it just goes scandent. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks like, is that the flower starting?
Yeah.
Wow, because that's a small spadix and spathe. Like it's like just a tiny little
right there. Yeah, so fun, right? So I'm trying to grow it. And maybe this is nice. Also to show, because I got this really nice Sansevieria.
Yeah.
But then
it's starting to revert back to its normal.
Yeah, so that's a bit sad though.
Yeah.
I really hope.
So these were some of the new ones that were coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think that it would actually still have its own...
Yeah, so I repotted it last year also to take some of the leaves out to give away.
Yeah.
And then I saw it was only rooted leaves and no actual roots. So yeah, it's a bit sad though.
Yeah. Maybe it's for the better for the plant, so...
Yeah, probably. I have a project here as well.
Is that something that you're rooting?
Yes.
I have many of these projects because I just came back with a bunch of cuttings and I'm like, and I'm here now and I'm like, I wonder what cuttings are going to actually make it when I get back home and I have them tented up and in sphagnum and now
Yeah. So actually I got this also at the botanical garden. And you can't see it really well now, but this is like a huge Fittonia.
Oh, wow. Look at the size of those leaves.
The leaves are actually like this big.
Yeah, and did they cut them so they don't like transpire so much?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I saw them and I was like, wow.
Wow, that is
so
insane.
big.
So is that like a different form or variant, or what were they saying about this one?
Yeah, they didn't really know.
Yeah.
So maybe it was from like a certain island where they grow bigger than other kinds. But it's just like...
Wow, it's huge.
And I got these cuttings as well. So.
It just seems like it was given growth hormone or something. Especially because when we think of Fittonia, we think of it as like a nice little terrarium plant.
Yeah.
Like very, diminutive and it spreads but is tiny.
Yeah, and these are like huge. I hope they will take.
I can only imagine too that the flowers are probably going to be much larger too.
They were, I think about this big.
Yeah.
So I think they were in flower also. I grew these also from a cutting.
Oh, nice.
So these are actually the variegated monstera.
Yeah.
I don't think they get enough light over here.
Yeah.
It's quite a dark corner. That's why you don't see any of the holes in there.
Did you ever think about actually adding some grow lights?
Yeah, I actually have a grow light here in winter times.
Oh, nice.
So I'm about to set it up again, and then I use it for this corner. Great. And I add some more plants.
Yeah.
So and then it grows a bit better, but yeah, it's a bit hard with the lights in this apartment.
And your Ficus elastica?
Yes. This one right now is not so high. It used to be like 3 times as high, and then it got too big, and I cut it down.
Yeah, I see where you. This is exactly what I did with my Ficus lyrata. But you'll probably get new growth in the.
Yeah. There's already a little bit here. So it's actually a very happy plant, but sometimes I just cut it and then it goes like, no.
Do you find that it still grows over the winter months, or does it really pick up during the spring?
Yeah, more during the spring. Yeah, definitely. Maybe with the grow lights a bit, but more during the spring. Yeah.
Adansonii?
Yes, 2 different ones actually. This one is growing on a moss bowl I made myself, and it really grew in there, so I'm very happy. And it looks very nice on the top, and then on the bottom it's kind of bare.
Well, that's what I said. Like the plant will put where it needs to be. Yeah. It knows. It probably knows more about where it needs to be than we do sometimes.
Yes. Probably, yeah.
But I'm sure like when you put the grow light up, it'll be like very thankful.
Yeah.
So beautiful shelf space setup, plants and books.
So what is nice here to show maybe is the...
Oh, it's about to bloom, the Hoya linearis.
So that's super nice.
So nice.
I'm very excited.
I just got a really well-rooted one a few months back, and... because I tried one without a root and it was very hard to root. And so now it's like, I'm looking at this, it's so nice. So how long have you had this?
I think this one is about a year old. Since I've got it, of course. And it's like in a very tiny pot. So I'm surprised it grew so much.
Yeah.
And it starts to flower now.
And so it's a little bit further away from the window. Have you always had it here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then
it's
what's your kind of like care strategy for this? Because mine's only three months older, so I could use some tips.
I think I water it about once a week. And it's quite dark here in the corner where it is. But still it's happy, and I fertilize it once a month.
Okay.
But only during growing season.
Yeah.
So.
And then do you spray it at all? Do you do any misting or no?
No,
Okay.
but the humidity is quite high here.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So especially now since it's raining outside so much. And in the winter times I have a humidifier on.
Okay.
So yeah, overall it's quite high.
Do you have a humidifier that sprays out mist? Or okay, how do you protect your floors? Like curiosity.
It doesn't really wet the floor.
Oh, okay.
Really, no.
Okay.
So
do you have it up higher or?
not really.
Okay.
Maybe on the table, but sometimes also on the floor.
Okay.
So.
I have one that's like a really prolific blower, so I have it a little elevated up because if it'll go on my painted wood floors, which are fine because it's painted and it's not like going directly on the wood, but I know it's a question that a lot of folks have who want to keep a little bit more subtropical and tropical varieties, and they're like, hey, how do you do this without like the wood ruining?
Yeah, I think if I would turn it up more, it would make the floor wet.
Right. So you're not like jacking it up to so high that it would be really humid.
But without the humidifier, the humidity is already, I think, about 50 or 60%.
Oh, that's
here.
pretty.
That's pretty high.
So does your heat ever kick on in the winter, so it dries it out a little bit?
Yeah, so that's why I have it in the winter.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'll be turning mine on before you know it too. So
it's about that time. Maybe this is a nice one to show as well. The philodendron tortum.
Yeah. I love how they unroll.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
I know.
It looks like so creepy.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And this one can handle some direct light, actually, more than other philodendrons.
Well, I have to say, I just, my Calathea mosaica, and I have a little, I don't even want to say a house mouse, because I have house mice that I found in my house. And just when I was about to leave, I noticed that my Maranta, my blue star fern, and my Calathea mosaica had been eaten by, I mean, luckily I don't think it eats the roots, so I'm hoping it'll kind of bounce back, but I'm looking at yours and I'm like, I have a little tear shutting my eye because like the house mice came in and literally like gnawed on all the leaves.
Oh no,
yeah,
really?
So, and it's the same plants that like my chicken likes to eat, so I think like fowl and fauna actually know what to eat, what they can eat, and what they can't. Yeah. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, yours looks nice and bushy.
Yeah. So I actually also made some little cuttings. By dividing the plant, and I made quite a few actually, and a lot of them had leaves on them already. And then these two, all the leaves died, and I was like, but I know it will grow back. Yeah. So I kept giving it a bit of water, and here you are.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's why I'm hopeful that even if it dies back, the root system is strong enough for it to grow back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And is this a syngonium or is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have like a smaller one over there, like the younger leaves, and then this one is also grown from a cutting.
I love that 3-shape look.
It's beautiful, right? And I love how the leaves look different in all the different stages.
And then this side, here's your Rhaphidophora like going crazy over here.
This is the crazy plant.
I like how you have it like arced with the light, you know?
So at first it was leaning against the wall over there, but then it got too big and it reached the ceiling, and I was like, should I cut it or what should I do? And then I thought, I can let it grow on my lamp.
Yeah.
And
then what you do after that, you have no idea, but...
Well, it's going, I don't know, somewhere. We'll see what happens.
And your asparagus fern looks marvelous. I love how these trail.
Yeah. It's so beautiful, and it's also really beautiful with the place where it is. So it's hanging down the table. Very nice. Yes.
Ooh, that's nice. And it's in flower as well.
Yes. Yeah, it's super nice. I don't have this for a long time, so it's quite new for me. Yeah. Well, actually, a few years ago, I had one that died. So I'm hoping for the best, but it's such a beautiful plant.
Yeah. Well, I think that's like part of the journey, right? Like I try certain plants, and I'm a little stubborn with it. I'm like, I think I could probably figure this out. And you tweak it a little bit. Sometimes it's a little too late, and then you try it again, and you see how it works. So hopefully this one will do well for you.
Yes, we'll see. Yeah.
And then this is your other Monstera deliciosa.
Yeah, so this is the Thai constellation. and it got a little bit of trips, as you can see. Yeah, but still it's growing so beautifully, and there's a new leaf coming. So yeah, I really love this plant. So beautiful.
And you have a little collection of caladiums over here.
Yes. So they're already getting ready for winter, for dormancy. So they're not in their prime time anymore.
So what do you do? Do you, because a lot of my plants actually go dormant. Do you like put the pots aside, or how do you kind of manage it?
Yeah, so I keep the bulbs in the soil and I put the pots in my hallway so I don't see them. So last year I also took a few of the bulbs out and a few I kept in the soil to see what worked better. Yeah. And I've noticed that if you keep them in the soil, they will regrow quicker in spring. So,
very good tips. Yeah, very good experiential tips.
Yeah, I really love these. They're so amazing.
Yeah.
And I also love the fact that they go dormant. Like, you don't have to be awesome all the time.
I know, exactly. Like, you do you when you want to do you.
Yes, yes, definitely.
And is this a Trevisia palmata?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's nice. It's sizable. I've seen some really big trees in botanic gardens, and I have a deeper appreciation for them because when I see them, they're small or bushy or just a cutting, and when you see them in full and all their glory, I'm just like, wow, it's a veritable tree.
Yes, they're so amazing. Yeah, I actually also just got this one, so I'm curious to see how it will adjust to this space and how it will grow. But it's so beautiful, those leaves and the forms. It's just like really great, yes. And I also have a
little ficus lyrata.
It's a bit smaller than yours.
Yeah. They get large though.
Yes.
Large and in charge.
Yeah, but this one is a bit stubborn because I've cut it like multiple times to have it branch out. Yeah. But it always grows with one branch. And I'm like, no.
But sometimes, I did not end up cutting mine for ages. So now it's just kind of like really spindly. And, I don't mind that look, but some people like to keep it very well manicured, which I can appreciate it as well. So. But hopefully like spring, summer, it'll start to like get the message that you want it to branch.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
And then you have a giant strelitzia right here.
Yes. But I love these. Yeah. Leaves growing like little, I don't know, umbrellas.
I had a strelitzia growing in my house very early on, and I found that no matter how much light I gave it, it still like would just kind of collapse onto itself and would kind of block anywhere where I wanted to go. So I eventually had to, unfortunately, get rid of it. But it just, within a certain size, it was always manageable. But then after it got like massive, I was like, I can't deal. Yeah. But it's so funny how you described, like, it got lazy and it just started leaning on the... Yes, my ficus could be like that too. Is this where you do some more of your cuttings?
Yeah, I have usually my cuttings projects over here. Yeah. Right now I'm not propagating so much.
Yeah. Well, it's getting approaching winter, so that's a little bit more challenging.
And also some more here by the window. Yeah. These mostly are also cuttings.
I see that you've optimized shelf space.
Yes. This is like the prime lights as well. Yeah. So my cacti cuttings are over here, and
yeah, it's quite cool how you have this like little cubby hole of light right here, because you could just have a wall, right? But it's it's light looking out into your balcony, so it's nice because it actually like maximizes the amount of light that you have.
Yeah. So actually, it's a door to the balcony.
Is it really?
But I mean, the plants. The plants need to be here.
The plants need to be here. And this is a door to the balcony
we can use that one as well.
It's not going to really inconvenience you too much.
Not really. So this is nice.
It's a little stapeliad.
Yeah, so actually the flower
what kind is this?
I don't know, because I got it as at a plant swap. Yeah. And the flower just finished. Okay. But it still looks very nice.
Yeah. I have mine, it's a Hoernia, and it was blooming, and it's bloomed 5 times this year already.
Wow.
I thought like maybe it would bloom once and then it would be over. But I've just noted before I left, it was blooming yet again. And I was like, okay.
Crazy.
So it stays open for, maybe a week or so, and then it closes, and then another bloom
one.
will come up. Yeah. So
Oh,
I was very
cool.
pleased with how it was blooming because I had never
Yeah.
seen it bloom before.
Yeah, who
Nice.
knows? Maybe some of the others will bloom
Yeah.
as well. So this one's actually quite dark, and then in the middle it was like really dark black color. So it
interesting.
was like very intense.
Yeah, maybe you could look up the flower to see what kind of potentially could have been.
Yeah, I have like a smaller.
Serious.
Yeah, over here, which was on the east window where it didn't get enough light, and now I put it here. As you can see, it's
The top is a little tinier.
Yeah.
But it's interesting how it's starting to spiral almost like the other way.
Yeah.
You notice that? It's like spiraling one way and then also the other.
Yes.
It's kind of fascinating.
Yeah. So it's a bit crazy.
Yeah.
But nice.
Which one is this? Do you know?
Is this the Paradoxa?
Paradoxa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ripsalis paradoxa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I also have some cuttings here.
Nice. So do you cut them? Do you put them in water then?
You can also
Yeah.
put them in soil,
Yeah.
but these I put in water.
Yeah, they look like they. I haven't put them in water yet to propagate, and it looks like they propagate extremely well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Well,
nice.
both ways they go very
Yeah.
easy. So yeah, but these need to be put in soil as well.
Yeah.
Just haven't gotten around to that. And this one is also nice. It's actually a plant my boyfriend brought back from Greece. He brought like 3 cuttings.
Yeah.
And 2 survived. And it's just a bit crazy.
Is this an epiphyllum?
Yes.
No? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one it looks like more serrated. Was it cut this way or? 'Cause
No,
it's strange.
Yeah, it's not like the Anguliga.
Nice
So
looking.
this was like in the full sun in Greece.
Yeah.
And this is at home.
Fascinating.
So
Okay, so
it's a
that's
bit-
how it looks like under pretty intense sunlight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
And then you're taking a little Hoya linearis cutting up here.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I have some cuttings here. And I rooted these in water actually,
Yeah.
and then put them in soil. And they're doing well.
Okay,
so,
good. Good to know.
One
Except for
leaf
one
just
leaf,
dropped,
yeah.
And what else? Of course, I have a few of these.
Yeah, well, people will always appreciate it.
Propagating,
They always appreciate it on a plant. Like for plant swaps where I am, there's still like an appreciation for Rhaphidophora
Yeah.
tetraspermum, even though I feel like they've become much more prolific in the market.
Yes, sure, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's better to get it as a cutting, I think, always.
Yeah. Are there anything that you're seeing in the market that you're excited about that you're like, oh, that's interesting? And maybe you don't want to bring it into your house, but you're at least like say, oh, that's interesting.
Well, I know that the tortum is ready to be grown, so
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that.
Oh,
To
yay.
appear, and
Yeah.
also the Thai constellation.
Yeah.
So I know a grower here in the Netherlands that is growing both of them.
Yeah.
So that's very
good.
exciting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And some different kinds of alocasias and plants like that. I don't have a lot of alocasias actually because
Yeah.
they're a bit hard to keep.
Mine is very, when I have certain alocasia, it's very prone to spider mites in my house.
Yeah.
So I try to stay away from them. I noticed you had a stingray in there and I was like, mine always gets spider mites. Spider mites and thrips, they usually come in combination.
I think all my plants get trips.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I never
crazy.
knew that they were so like, you know,
Devilish?
Well, that devilish, but like I just initially when I first got thrips, when you're kind of like looking in the houseplant market, nobody ever really mentions them, and I think they've become a much more prolific pest in the home than I think that they may have typically had been, or maybe they just weren't mentioned as much. I don't know. That's my experience of just kind of like reading through and hearing what other people are saying, but. I find them to be like really, they mark up the plants a lot and they're very challenging to get rid of. I use integrated pest management because I feel like I have enough plants to be able to do that, but it doesn't necessarily, I always like share with people, I'm like, you're never going to get rid of them.
No.
You're just always going to keep them at bay is like the best way to kind of think about it. Yeah.
It's horrible. I think that's the first pest I had, and I still have it on some plants.
Yeah.
But then I also try to keep it down, and then usually sometimes it's even gone for a year, and then they're back. And it's like, okay.
Are they as bad in the winter months, do you find, or do they get a little bit worse in the spring, summer?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, that's what I get the sense of as well.
Yeah.
Do you have any other rooms that you'd like to show us?
Yeah, my bedroom, for example.
That's great. Oh, it's so huge. You had to tack it up there. Look at it growing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so first it was growing on the wall and
Yeah.
then it reached the ceiling. And yeah, I'm very happy with this one.
It feels really nice and cozy in here,
Uh-huh.
which is appropriate for a bedroom.
Yeah, and when we sleep,
Yeah.
we look up at the plants.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
really
very
nice.
nice.
It almost looks like you have growing it in a hamper and like a laundry basket.
Yes. Yeah, so actually this is a plant that I found on the internet.
Oh, wow.
And someone wanted to get rid of it.
Oh, great.
And it was growing on bamboo sticks.
Yeah.
And then I moved it around a lot.
Yeah.
And then when I got here, I finally was like, oh, now I can attach it to the wall.
Yes.
It can grow here.
Yes.
And,
Good on
yeah.
you. It
Yes.
looks great.
Yeah, I'm so happy with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is what? What is this? I don't even know what this is.
Jatropha?
Oh, Jatropha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Jatropha. Okay.
And so usually they don't grow with the two
Kind of stems coming out of the caudex.
Yeah,
okay.
usually it's only one.
Yeah.
But this one, I don't know, I
It
think
was like double-headed or something.
Yeah.
It looked like it got bee-headed and then it just like put out two little
new
ears.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually it's supposed to go dormant, I think, as
Yeah.
well, but it never went dormant, so it just keeps on growing.
Well, you're giving it some good stuff then. It's like it's pleased
Yeah,
enough. It's like,
happy.
okay, I'm cozy in here.
Always some flowers
Yeah.
in there, and yeah, so super nice. Yeah, and another ficus, which I grew from a cutting.
Oh, nice.
And I also chopped the head
Yeah,
off
well, this one's
year.
working because it's starting to like branch out.
Yeah. This one got the message.
Yes, that one got the message that you needed it to grow a certain way.
And I also really love this.
Oh, is this a tephro-cactus?
Yes.
Like articulata, like the paper,
The papers,
papyracea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yours is so funny looking.
so nice, huh?
Yeah.
I love these. They're so weird.
It's very whimsical.
Yeah. Super nice.
Yeah.
Although they look very non-threatening, they
Yeah.
can be sharp as well.
Yes, I've noticed that with my own. Yours looks almost a little bit more hairier than mine. Mine have like and they could be like maybe different forms, but mine are like a little bit thicker looking. You know, the spines.
Yeah.
So it
I
almost
have
looks
another
like
one as well.
Yeah.
Like cuttings from another one, and that's
Yeah.
also a bit more like strong than this one. Yeah.
So it could just be like a different form. And then you have a pelargonium like growing.
Yeah.
I grew a lot of these indoors. I took my pelargoniums up on my roof because they got so big.
Too big.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and I don't have any more space here.
Yeah.
And I cut it down in spring, and then it just grows
Grows right back.
way too big. And also it needs a bigger pot, but it doesn't fit on the windowsill. So
Yeah, I repotted mine. I brought one out to my community garden, and I brought one up into because I was like, but I always used to love like walking by it because it would give off like little scent.
and this is very nice actually. It's a bit of a messy plant because it grows everywhere.
It's like a shaggy dog.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and but it just grows so long and nice.
I like the texture of it because you have some of these like really thick foliage plants like these right here and your philodendrons, even your spathiphyllum seems a little bit more robust compared to something as delicate as this.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
This one is also very nice.
Yeah, is that a whale fin?
It's the whale fin.
Yeah.
And
I love how these two are embracing one another a little bit.
and those like how all the other leaves are like this high,
Yeah.
and this one goes like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so happy when I found this one because it was quite a few years ago and you couldn't find them anywhere.
Yeah.
And I saw them in like a very tiny garden center in some corner.
Yeah.
And it didn't have a price. And I was like, how much is this? And it was really overgrowing the pot. And he was like, oh, for you, €7. I was
Oh
like,
my gosh, you were like, yes! You just have that kind face, you know?
I was like, whoa, I'm taking it. So yeah, it's very, very nice, very cool plant. I love it. And also the moonshine.
The moonshine,
Yeah, which is very nice. Which I think could be a bit brighter if I gave it more light.
But it doesn't look like it's reverting back. It just looks like it's a little bit darker shade.
Yeah, that's true.
And your ZZ, the trusty ZZ plant down here.
Yeah, in the darkest corner of the house.
That's what I share with everybody. I'm like, there's only certain plants of mine that I subject to like the interior of my space, and the ZZ plant is so reliable.
Yeah, it's doing well over here. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Well, have you seen like the enthusiasm for plants really take shape here over the last number of years in the Netherlands?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So I give a lot of workshops in plant care and also in propagation. And people just get so enthusiastic about it and want to know more and more about their plants. So that's very nice. Yeah.
Do you always find that there's always new people coming into the scene?
Yeah.
Discovering it for the first time?
Yeah, and then sometimes it's like older people to go like, I used to have a lot of plants, but I just forgot how to take care of them, and now I want to learn again.
Wow.
So that's very nice, but also a lot of young people they got a few plants and then they're like, oh no, they're dying. I need to do something about this.
Well, this is really marvelous. I mean, thank you so much for taking us through your wonderful, charming little home with like all of your plant your plant friends, I guess it is, or your plant roomies.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, so nice.
Yeah, well,
thank you so much. To be able to show you all my plants.
Oh, people are gonna love this. People are gonna love it.
How did you enjoy Iris's home? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And I'd love for you to help support the channel. You can do this through a number of ways, including subscribing and hitting the notifications bell, or even becoming a sustaining member to support independent creator content like this. And if you haven't yet, pick up or borrow a copy of How to Make a Plant Love You, which is available in 7 languages, including English and Dutch.